Good morning. Let's talk about SPX on the monthly chart. So I want to look at a couple different things. We had been talking about this range. We finally got that push just right above the top of this candle. So I'm curious to see if we're going to get some continuation and hold. So what I want to look at historically, this is January last year. And if you look left, what happened? We got a little bit wick higher, a little bit of a wick higher, and then we got February, March, and April. We had a significant pullback. Not saying that that can happen again or that that's going to, but we always want to look left and kind of see what's happened before. It's a very similar scenario. Very similar, right? So we could get some sort of a pullback happening at the beginning of this year before we see more upside. And that would be how history is repeating itself, right? Again, not saying this is going to happen. Don't let bias come in, but we want to look so we can see what's been happening. We did get our break higher finally, and we are holding above our weekly range. We've been stuck inside this range, pushing and then dumping a little bit out, pushing again, and just hanging out right through here. We finally got that breakout, so we could see some hold there. Now, when we're looking at our daily chart, this squeeze is getting tighter. This typically is indicative of a reversal, so we could get a reversal. However, if you look at the range inside here, it's pretty significant. It's almost 100 points that we can move inside of this squeeze. Now, this can be totally void if we get that breakout above and continue. We did wick above, but we pulled right back inside of this range once again. Typically, this can signal a reversal. However, we could push, break up outside, and get some continuation as well. So we have to be able to look in both directions and be prepared. Since we've tested it, we could also just get a pullback and pull inside, this is almost a 100-point drop. Then we could push again and continue inside, especially since this is OPEX week. We can expect some chop, right? So just be super patient. Make sure your setup is there. Try not to jump in early or late. Make it a really clear and clean trade so that you are protected. But right now, it is looking like we have a potential reversal setting up, but let's just see what the stock market gives us this week. And this is why we trade level to level.